I want to welcome you to my channel and to this video. If you're watching this, you probably have a similar situation, and that is your freezer shelves are poorly designed or something happened, shrinkage or whatnot. But look at this. We've got significant play, lateral play from left to right on the freezer shelves. And yes, they fall. So we're going to be fixing that up. I'm going to show you what I did. I immediately thought, okay, how can I glue these down in a way that would prevent that lateral movement? And I tried silicone, because on the back, 100% silicone on this particular bottle said you can apply it in really, really cold temperatures. And I thought, oh, well, I'm just going to apply this to the freezer. All right, it's break time. Welcome to my channel. Click that subscribe button, like this video if it's helping you out, and share this with somebody that you know. Don't forget to leave a comment down below and check the links in the description. So I kind of thought, okay, 100% silicone is the way to go here. I don't have to take anything out. I can just kind of lift everything up and put it on. Well, we had a couple of issues with that. Number one, it actually created a really slick, almost too slick surface, and it encouraged falling of the shelves, right? Because that silicone acted like a slippery slide. But I was able to secure it down with a little bit of weight, and it indeed was able to dry or cure. Now, because the temperatures were so cold, it took a really long time for that to actually harden up, as opposed to, you know, maybe a couple of hours tops in room temperature. This took over 12 hours, kind of pushing 24 actually. The next day I came back to it. And but before I did that, I had to smooth this out. So if you're going to try this, well, I don't recommend you do, but actually smooth it out first. I mean, it might work in your situation if you don't have such an extreme case, but smooth it out before it does dry, because you don't want it to be, you know, bubbling up or bubbling over. So put it on both sides as much as you can, or as much as you want, and then smooth it out. Now, keep in mind, if you do apply silicone, I just did like kind of tack weld, so to speak, because I wanted to be able to clean the shelves and remove them later, right? So I kind of did just 2 frontal positions there and was trying that out. But if you're more determined than me, if you think this is the way to go, if you've got maybe a better quality silicone, you know, those are things to consider. So that didn't work. So what I'm going to do is take out the actual freezer shelves here. And what we're going to be doing is taking a piece of plastic. Now, I'm going to put links down below in the description for all the supplies and everything that you see here. But what you're looking at is a piece of scrap plastic that's durable enough with a little bit of bend and flexibility, but not much. It's pretty rigid. And I'm snipping this off. And by the way, it's a good 1/8 of an inch thick stuff. But if you don't have this lying around, you know, look for something that's kind of longer, about an inch maybe, and about a translucent color, or, you know, matching the color of your shelves, obviously. And what we're going to be doing is taking some of this adhesive. Now, this happens to be special, like outdoor, super durable outdoor adhesive. It's waterproof and temperature proof, supposedly. You can certainly read the back of that. But I've used this stuff for years. You can see I'm on kind of the tail end of the bottle. It's starting to dry out on me, but I still got some good adhesive left in there. And I'm just putting it on the backside of these little plastic strips, and I'm putting them on the underside of the freezer doors. So we'll fast forward for this for you. And in my case, only 2 on the front side of each shelf is going to do the trick. I don't need to put them on the back of the shelf, although you certainly can, right? It depends on how much play you have in your shelving. Mine just had play in the front part of the shelves. So in other words, it was moving significantly to the left and the right in the front only. The back was measured perfectly. So I don't know if this is a design flaw by the manufacturer or whatnot. Now, this is metal in these shelves, and it's coated with some type of, you know, rubber, some type of plastic rubber, very hard coating. Not sure what that is actually, but I don't know how it's actually shrinking is the point, because it didn't happen when we first bought the fridge. Anyway, I'm going to let those dry. I'm putting some weight on there, you can see, because you want it to, you know, compress as it dries. And what that's going to do, and notice they are measured perfectly. You don't want to make them too long, then you won't be able to get the shelves back in, right? They were measured perfectly, and I used plastic because you could snip them down if I mismeasured or something like that. But you can see here, that's pretty tight, well, it's not tight, but it's a lot better than it was before. allows lateral movement a little bit, but not to the point where the shelves are going to fall. And I can take them out and put them back in for cleaning purposes. So that is how I fixed my freezer shelf door, or freezer shelves, from falling down every week. Hopefully this has helped you out. Thanks.